Well, let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE that has continued to trade in the red. Of course, it has done so all this week, and it did also get a negative handover from the Asian markets. And interestingly, it was amid an announcement in the Hong Kong budget saying that tighter rules for the property market would be scrapped to bolster that property market. It's looking at the all share, they're declining 1.28%, with the Resources 10 complex, which was in the green yesterday, making a turnaround into red territory, declining more than 2%. We do have the Financial 15 also sinking almost 0.9%, and the Industrial 25 shedding almost 1.5% there. Let's take a look at what is happening in the US markets, and over there investors are digesting the GDP print for the fourth quarter, the final one that we did get today. So we did have a growth there of 3.2% year on year, but there was a downward revision from the initial estimate. I see of red over there. The S&P 500 declining more than 0.25%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq down by the same margin. Also the Dow there with a loss of more than 0.33%. Let's take a look at what is happening with the European markets and across the Atlantic. Quite a mixed picture over there, of course, as we have seen throughout the week, seeming that investors are undecided on which direction to go. We did have the CAC 40 relatively flat, just 0.02% below that flat line. The FTSE 100 declining almost 0.6%, but backing that overall trend is the DAX with a gain there of 0.16%. Let's take a look at what is happening on the currency scene. And we start off with how the Rand is doing against some of the major currencies. We have seen some weakness coming through to the Rand. Of course, yesterday it was around 19 Rand 8 cents against the US dollar. But now it has weakened to 19 Rand 23 against that currency. Against the pound at 24 Rand 33, and against the euro at 20 Rand 84. Let's take a look at how the other currency pairs are doing. We have the euro dollar remaining steady at 1.08, pound dollar same at 1.26, and the yen just below 151 against the US dollar.